everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is stop introducing your children to your dates. Ladies, stop introducing your children to your dates. Before I get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now let's dive into this topic. Stop introducing your kids to your boyfriends. Ladies, it's a bad habit. It's a bad habit to do that. I'll tell you why. I realize that when we're dating someone, and you have small children, I realize when we're dating someone, we want our children to know who we're out with, or who may show up, or who may come over to the house, or, we want our children to know who we're involved with. But ladies, if you have small children, and you are separated from their father, these kids are constantly looking for their fathers. So don't introduce these men to your children because it confuses the children. And I'm talking to you like this because I made the same mistake when I was younger in dating. When I would date a man, I would, on the date or whatever, before I went out, I introduced the man to my children. Now my children, you understand? Your children should not meet so many men in your life. And if you're dating, you date a man and it doesn't work out. Now your children have already met this man. Maybe sometimes your children may have bonded with the man. Now where does that leave them? When you break up with the man, then your children have to go through withdrawals and issues of abandonment because the man is gone. Ladies, it's better if your children never meet your dates. Your children should not get involved in your dating relationships unless you have a firm commitment and this man is going to be in your life forever. Your children don't need to meet all these men. It's a bad idea, ladies. It's a very bad idea. I know when my kids were growing up, I allowed a man to spend the night. When my children woke up in the morning, they ran and jumped on the man thinking it was their father. You don't want that. You don't want that at all, because it does something to the psyche of the children. These children should be protected. You see, I was a young girl. I didn't know any better. So now that I know better, this is why I'm talking to you like this. If you have young children, do not expose them to your dating life. Don't do it. And your children don't need to see mom going out in these slinky little straps, going out to date. It's not a good impression. Remember, ladies, you are the role model for your children, especially if your husband isn't there or their father isn't there. Then you are the role model. The kids are looking at you to learn how to operate in life. So if they see mom coming in and out with a different man every weekend or every other month, sometimes every other day she's bringing in a new dude, it's not good. It's not good. Your young daughters will pattern that in their lives. They'll think that's the way you do it. You see, they'll do exactly what they see mom doing. And your young boys, I believe the young boys will lose some respect for you. Some respect for women because they see their mothers doing these sorts of things. I remember a grown man told me that he watched his mother having sex with other men. And he was a young boy. And so it's not like they were out in the open. But the thing is, I guess he stumbled upon it, or he peeped through the door and saw it, or what. People, these things are detrimental to kids because it molds them in a way to their idea about relationships is distorted when they are exposed to too many things. Now, if you are dating someone and you have small children, it's better that you keep your children separate from your date. Your date doesn't need to meet your kids. Your date does not need to meet your kids. Now, if you have been in a committed relationship and you've been in it for a while and you're pretty sure that this man is going to stick with you for a while, then, you will want your children to meet him if he's going to be coming in and out of your home. Of course, you want your kids to know who he is and all of that. But ladies, this is a tricky situation when you have children and you are wanting to date. Now look at this. When you have children, ladies, why are you dating when you have children? Are you looking for a father for these children? Or are you just looking to have fun, although you have children? Ladies, this is what you need to think about. If you're just having fun, keep it away from your children. They don't need to see it. They don't need to see any part of it. All right? Send them off to the babysitter, or let the babysitter come and take care of them, and you meet your date at the door. He doesn't need to come in and see your children and all of that. Keep your children separate from your date. Deal with him on your own and see how it works out. If you've been dating him, I would say a good month, because you really want to see who he really is. So give him at least a month to show you who he is and to show you if he is going to be trustworthy, if he's honest, if he really cares about you. And you can tell it by the way that he's treating you. Now, if he keeps you guessing whether he really wants to be with you or really cares for you, well, then he's not the right one. He's not it. When you meet the right man for you, there will be no guessing on your part whether he cares for you. He will make it known by everything that he does for you. Now, don't get it mixed up, because when a man, if you meet a narcissist and he love bombs you, you'll feel that he really cares for you. But you got to give it time. Time. Because most men that you meet, if they have an agenda, and many of them, they're looking for sex. If that's their only agenda, they're not going to stick with you a month without having sex. All right? See, the key to this is for you to be celibate, because you want a wholesome man to be around your children. You don't want any loser to come in there and influence the lives of your children. So, ladies, you need to take control of this. Don't allow these men that you just dating, you just met him a few weeks ago. Now you want him to meet the kids because you intend to bring him inside your home. That's why you want him to meet the kids. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. It could be detrimental to your kids. In some cases, it could be fatal to your kids. You don't know this man. You don't know him at all. You think you do because he has schmoozed you and love bombed you for a couple of weeks and make you feel all fluttery and you don't see the problem in it. This guy could be a psychopath, could be a sociopath, could come in there and kill you and your children. Ladies, be careful. Stop introducing these people, these men that you meet, to your children. A young man told me the other day that he went on a date with this young lady. It was just a first date. And what did she do? Right there at the door, she invites him in to meet her kids. Why? Ladies, why are you doing that? For what reason? This man probably doesn't have any intentions on sticking around long. He's just there for a short time, not a long time. But ladies, because we are wanting someone to be with us for forever, for a long time relationship. That's what you're looking for when you invite these men to come in with your kids. But the men don't have that in their minds. They're just looking for a date and have some fun. You see? Ladies, know what you're dealing with when you go out with these men. Take your time with them. Get to know these men good before you invite them to your home for any reason. Know that they're trustworthy. And remember, ladies, a narcissist is only one step down from a psychopath or a sociopath. The narcissist is right there in that same category. Be careful. That's why you need to know these people before you bring them close into your environment. This energy alone can destroy you, and you don't want to bring this negative energy around your children. That's why I say take your time. Know these people. You see, men will push to get to your home because they want sex. Don't invite them to your home. On a date, go out and enjoy your date. You go home, let him go home. Do not invite him in your home when you have kids. Don't do it. And you know, my advice is not to invite him in, period, because he's just coming in to have sex. He's not coming in just to have a little cup of coffee, you know, like they say, a nightcap. That's sex. That's all it is. Don't fall for it. Ladies, love yourself. Love your children. Protect your children. Stop introducing your children to these men. To these men. You know, you hear stories all the time where the girlfriend went off to work, left her boyfriend with the kids. Now the boyfriend has raped the kids, or killed the kids, or beat the kids, or a number of other things. No, ladies, protect yourself and protect your kids. You know, some women will allow these boyfriends to come in and beat on them and beat on their kids. Ladies, you got to love yourself. You got to care for yourself. You have to protect yourself and your children at all costs. Stop introducing your children to your dates. I hope that you understand this message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, we have a short letter here that came in. And let's look at this letter and see what she says. It's a little off topic. She's asking about healing. So I'm going to address it here. She says, I've been on my spiritual healing journey for a while now. From narcissistic mother and father. I am almost 56 years old. I've never been married. Every man I've ever dated was abusive and narcissistic. I'm going to tell you why. Because you hadn't healed from the abuse that you suffered with from your mother and your father being narcissistic. So you were used to this energy. It was familiar to you. So when you meet men that have that same energy, it's familiar. It's like home to you, but it's toxic. So that's why you were attracting those narcissists, because you are carrying around that energy. It was attracting more narcissists. I've been celibate and healing for the past 6 years. Good for you. Congrats. My question is, how do I know when I'm healed? When you feel joy. That's how you know when you heal. When you feel happy all the time. When you think about your past and you don't feel angry. You don't feel sad. As a matter of fact, when you think about your past, you can understand why it happened the way that it happened. You see, you learn that through your healing process and through your meditations. You see? Your life will become more and more abundant. That's how you know you're healed. When you are able to walk away from toxic people and it not make you feel funny about it, you know that you're doing the right thing because you are protecting your energy. You are healed when your language changed, when you are speaking more positive and you find yourself speaking more positive about everything. You're no longer pessimistic. You are optimistic. You appreciate your life. You live your life in gratitude. This comes with healing. But people, there is no plateau to say, I'm healed and that's it. No, I'm healed from my narcissistic, abusive mate that I was with for about 6 years. It took me 2.5 years to get back to feel the way I was before the narcissist. Okay? Now, for you to grow up in a home with your mother and father being narcissistic, and I did too. My father was a narcissist. And then I met the narcissist. I got romantically involved with a narcissist. It was familiar. As a matter of fact, it was probably something in him that reminded me of my father. So it was so familiar to me that I just fell into it. You understand? And for you, it's the same thing. That's probably why you met your narcissist. It was familiar to you. When you are healed, you can spot a narcissist right off. As soon as they start talking, you can spot them. It's an energy that you can feel around them too. You'll be able to see things with new eyes, a new perspective. But healing never stops. Even for me, it took me 2 years to get on my spiritual path and to feel good and positive about my life again. But I'm continuing to grow every day. And I learn new things every day. I still meditate every day. I still do my affirmations every day. There's no ceiling to healing. You want to continue to ascend higher and higher and higher. And your perspective gets broader with each level. You see? So continue your healing. There's no station where you're going to say that I'm healed and that's the end of my spiritual journey. No, there's no end. You keep ascending higher and higher. And this ascension is to be more, strengthens your connection with the divine source energy. That's what it does. It strengthens your connection with the divine so that whatever you want to manifest in your life, you can have it, because your connection to the divine it gets stronger and stronger as you ascend. And plus, any challenges that you have in your life, you'll be able to overcome them with grace, because source energy is with you. I hope that you understand this message today, and I really hope that it helps you. Ladies, continue on your healing journey. Don't allow anyone to stop you. This is a lifestyle. This is the way you live your life. You're continuing to heal. All right? So I hope that you understand this message. I really hope that it helps you continue on your spiritual path. Never stop. Never stop. Your life will become better and better and better. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, I've begun to put the link in the description. So just go to the description and you see email address. Click on that link and send me your questions. I will be happy to answer them. And please continue to send your letters, because your letters really help so many other women who are having the same issue. Now, soon, just to let you know, soon I will be changing your email responses. What I will do is provide you private email video responses, and there will be a cost for that. So look for that. That will be coming. That will be coming soon, because I realize for the email responses, you may not be getting an in-depth response that you would like. So I will probably ask for a $10 donation for a private email response. And this is coming in the future, so you can look out for that. Now, for those of you who are missing your affirmations and movement, I have moved it to our sister channel. So what you do right after you finish watching this video, click on the link in the description. It's right up top, and it says affirmations and exercises. Click on that and it will shoot you right to the affirmations and exercises for today. All right. So I hope that you are pleased with this new format. I thought that here I would just concentrate on responding to your letters and your relationships. And on the other side, we would do the affirmations and the exercises. So I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for your comments. I do read them. I really appreciate them. And thank you for your letters. Just keep them coming. I'm telling you, so many women have said that these letters have helped them in their lives. So I wish you all the very best. I wish you all well and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.